Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker, and I felt very guided tonight to check up on the energies of your divine masculine. For those of you who are in a soulmate or a higher order spiritual connection, potential twin flames as well, I wanted to provide you some insight as to where are the energies of your divine masculine. What is he feeling, thinking? What's his sexual energy? What is some advice from his higher self? What is he preparing to overcome? And potentially, what might he have realized about your connection? So this is hopefully a brief check-in. We'll see. I have a number of tarot and oracle decks here to go through, but I just felt very called to do this little message for some of you out there because I feel that the collective is yearning for some divine masculine connection. So let's find out with your spirit and guides, what is the energy of the divine masculine in this period? And I'll be using the Marielle Tarot. I'm hearing searching. I feel that he can be searching for something, maybe a way back home, or away from other things. Oof, he's keeping his cards very close to his chest. Four of Wands. Wow, gorgeous. This speaks about a spiritual foundation. This is Yggdrasil, the tree of life, the tree that holds so many planets in Nordic mythology. So this is a lot about a spiritual growth, a spiritual evolution. I feel that the next time you will meet your divine masculine, if you were in a no contact, long separation kind of situation, you will feel how the energies around him are very different than how you were previously accustomed to. So this is gorgeous. It speaks about evolution, progress. He's been doing some really good work on himself lately. Let's find out some more. What is the current energy surrounding the divine masculine for the larger collective? Potentially that's why he might have been quite secretive. Due to the fact that he was very focused on his own spiritual transformation. And we have here the Queen of Wands. He's thinking about you, but he's also away from you. And I'm going to unlock this energy. There we go. So hopefully the energy will flow towards you very freely from this moment onwards. So potentially those of you that are drawn to this video could be tarot readers yourself, Wicca practitioners, white witches, gray witches, green witches. There is a shamanistic quality about you. The Queen of Wands is the shaman. She's the shapeshifter. She's the mother of all beasts. She controls the spiritual fire. And she's just like this power force of fertility, creativity, charisma, light, passion. As you can see, she doesn't really care about showing her bare flesh for the whole world to see. She's nurturing a little cheetah into adulthood. It's just that she has this potential to create an environment where people can just be themselves and work at expressing their identity to the fullest. And I think your divine masculine sees you as this bright light. You might have been working very hard on yourself to become more authentic. You might have increased your powers. You might have been studying the occult. You got deeper into the understanding of the tarot, maybe dabbled in astrology, maybe did some spell work. And it has just enhanced your overall charisma and capacity to attract beautiful things towards you. I feel that this speaks about your opening up sexually as well. And as you're doing so, I don't need to emphasize the fact that this large tree that we see here could also be interpreted as a symbol of an erect penis. So it's kind of like you're turning him on from afar and pulling him in with your magnetic aura. We have here the Two of Discs, so I feel that, and it's in the reverse, and I want to keep it like this. That means that the energy is blocked. So I want to keep it like this because I feel that the Divine Masculine had to make a choice. He was juggling too many things at the same time, and he dropped one of them. And I want to keep it dropped. I don't want him to pick up the ball again and try to juggle. I feel that part of his spiritual growth and evolution was in letting go of potentially a job that was holding him back, a family situation that was interfering with the potential for him to love you and to receive your love, potentially a third-party situation that some of you out there could have been involved in. So I'm happy to let you know that that situation is over. It has completed. And we had 3 more cards here that all fell together and they fell to the side. So this is really interesting. Okay, this is what's coming up ahead in your connection. We have here the Knight of Discs. So with the fact that the Queen of Wands is holding a cheetah, and then we have a white tiger here, which is a symbol of protection, spiritual and divine guidance, and also a little boy here standing on this tiger. I feel that he has all intentions to come towards you and make you his wife, get you pregnant and potentially have a baby with you. And I feel that this is divinely preordained. It's almost like his nature is guiding him towards you, leading you towards the fulfillment of your dreams, making you a mother, giving you a baby. For some of you divine feminines out there that really are set and ready for this big leap forward in your own personal transformation. And I like the fact that the tree that is sprouting here furiously towards the fiery heavens is now here firmly planted in the ground, and it's also like at the limit between water and earth, so 2 very fertile and stable elements as well coming together. There's so much whiteness, so much divine light and protection in this card. It's just beautiful. And the Knight of Pentacles shows slow and steady rewards, beginning a new adventure in terms of attaining more tangible goods. And what could be more everlasting and more precious than to have a baby, right, with the person that you love? Wow. Okay, we have here the 8 of Discs. Oh, gorgeous. And the Ace of Cups. The 8 of Discs speaks about hard work, but in this Mariel Tarot, it has a specific meaning which refers to self-sacrifice. And I want to keep it blocked as well, similar to the 2 of Discs energy. And I'll put these 2 cards here together so that this blocked energy represents hurdles that have been overcome in your connection. And this speaks to me very strongly about the fact that he had to sacrifice something else. And thereby sacrificing this particular thing that was weighing him down in his life. And because this is a large collective and this is a general reading, it will apply to your divine masculines in their own specific circumstances. For some, it will be a job. For others, it would be they had to let go of a dogmatic belief that was standing between you and them, but potentially religion was against you, or some sort of like professional bias. And in other situations, it was definitely an ex or a baby mama or somebody that was just karmically bound to them. And I feel that they are just releasing that. They made the sacrifice. They put the lamb to the slaughter, so to say. As you can see in this card, there is a lamb there. And they metaphorically sacrificed that part of their karma that they no longer needed to carry around. So they had to let go of a lot of emotional baggage. The 2 of Pentacles to me speaks a lot about things that are weighing you down materially, but also emotionally, the baggage that we all carry with us. And the final card, and I'm so happy to see this, this is a representation of the Angel of Aquarius or Archangel Sandalphon, and it's a bright, new, beautiful beginning. And I think, just judging by the colors in these 2 cards and the fact that I want to place them one next to the other, there is such a beautiful divine symmetry in these images. It's almost as if the desire to create is coming towards you because you are standing in your power as the Queen of Wands, as this shamanic figure that is luring the divine masculine back into her environment in order to create a child, in order to produce life, in order to fulfill your destiny in this lifetime, which is for the two of you to come into union and to create something that would bless the world. And it will not only be your creative work, but it will also be the fact that you might bring a baby into this world, and the baby could have the potential to change the world for the better. Wow, so just from the tarot cards already, this is such a powerful reading, and I'm so happy I answered the call to spirit to create this reading for you guys. So now let's see, what stage in his healing process is our divine masculine finding himself? So which stage? Really sorry about the background noises, guys, but it kind of shows me that he might be living at the moment in a chaotic environment. He might be struggling to get to see you, to reach you. There is a sense here that your divine masculine is healing from a split sense of self. We have here duality. He might have tried to suppress his darker aspects in favor of only seeing himself in the best possible light, but thereby he allowed the shadow self to rule him. He thought he was the best. He thought he could do no wrong. But I think by coming into contact with you and by waking up to this higher order spiritual love that you guys share, the divine masculine had to retreat and heal. He had to do some serious hermit mode healing, and this meant that he had to reconcile his oppositions. He had to live with his contradictions, accept them, face up to his fears and his shortcomings, and then integrate them into his whole complete self, becoming more loving and more accepting of his own faults, and thereby of your faults and other people's faults. So this is an act of self-love, this integration of mixed oppositions. And I feel that with this branch, I'm kind of reminded of the symbol of peace, an olive branch. It's like we need to end our conflicts. We need to end fighting over what separates us and look closer towards what brings us together, what universally links us to one another. And that is love in this case. And we also had another card here that popped up, discernment. Wow. So I think that he made good use of his logical thinking skills in trying to integrate his powerful emotions. So I feel that the spirit of no contact and separation that I think the majority of you find yourselves in, that's why you're here at this reading, to check up on him and see the pulse of your connection. Well, I think the spirit is now just about to be over. It's completing. We have a 2 and 6, 6. 6 is the number of Venus. 2 is the number of having faith and allowing the divine to create union. So I see here that he has integrated his shadow self, and he's standing very paused on this olive branch that he's about to offer to you. A new romantic cycle, a new romantic invitation, a love offer is on its way to you, a love promise. So let's hear right now the overall themes of how the next cycle of energy will play out between the two of you. So what will the next energetic cycle bring? Oh, gorgeous! Relaxation. This talks about a lot of comforting pillow talk, moments where you guys can Netflix and chill, where you can just wrap your arms around each other and hold one another. I feel that whatever intense passion you might have been feeling at the beginning of this connection now simmered down into this gorgeous, peaceful tenderness, and you guys are just about to experience this yummy togetherness where you can just lie around in bed, I don't know, with your heads leaning one on the other, reading a book and just, looking at each other from time to time, smiling for the fact that you finally get to experience some quiet downtime together, right? So this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy. I'm going to put this at the center of the reading because, oh my goodness, I feel like you guys deserve this, especially you, wonderful divine feminines that have been working so hard at embodying your Queen of Wands energy, at standing in your power and not allowing naysayers to detract you from your spiritual mission. Well, now it's going to bear fruits. Wow, this is such a beautiful reading. Okay, so let's see. I think we're now ready to get into the more sexual aspects of this reading. I'm going to pull some cards regarding the sexual, spiritual connection between the two of you. So, from the wisdom of the night, what is... gorgeous! So it's almost there. Your love cycle with your divine masculine is just about to begin. Believe it and it will manifest. And I'm gonna unblock this card at exactly 14:44, the recording time. Love, my dear, love is coming your way. Number 10, I see this as an indication of the 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, a wish coming true. It's here. It's happening for you. Grab it. Reach out for it. Your divine masculine is ready to come forward and offer you his hand. Will you take it? Oh, so beautiful. Okay, let's dive deeper. What are his sexual thoughts during this period? Wow, this is so gorgeous. I'm feeling so much warmth in my solar plexus and heart chakra regions. Okay, so let's see. I'm hearing beautiful intimacy, beautiful intimacy. So he wants to touch you and cuddle you and caress you. Not only, go to town on your body. So, oof, I can see, oh, wow, so many major arcanas. Let's take them one by one. So, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune started, I was this close to say stopped, but I have a feeling that it stopped because it completed a cycle. This one, the release cycle, is now completed, and boom, it's opening itself up to new fortune. It's almost as if there's the wheel of a water mill, and it's milling everything into the ground and washing it at the same time, cleansing it and infusing your relationship with fresh energy. And this is the energy of love and relaxation, the Ace of Cups. Absolutely gorgeous. So wow, a fortunate time in your higher order spiritual connection is happening. Now, the next card that we had here was the Hierophant, a commitment. This is the card of the spiritual marriage, of the spiritual union. Your dragon is here to stay. He's realized the fact that even though he might be a beast, you still love him, you still think about him. And I think this humbled him, and this crushed his ego and made his true self come up and say, look, I want this love. I want you to love me. I want you to shower me in kisses, and I want to do the same for you. I'm breathing all of this passion back into our connection after a period where you basically just had your nose in the books. Yeah, my divine feminines. Oh boy. Has it been intense? And speaking about having your nose in the books, here's the High Priestess. So this is gorgeous. I mean, if you wanted a confirmation of the fact that so many couples will come into union during this period, and especially over the holidays, then here it is, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. They are spiritual counterparts, okay? Two people that have been in hermit mode for a while, healing each other on their own, are coming together to heal together. And not only that, they're coming to relax together, and finally, oh my God, finally experiencing some sweet love together. The switch of Jupiter from Capricorn into Aquarius and Saturn from Capricorn into Aquarius, which will take place in the middle of December, will be so significant for the unleashing of the energy of relaxation, karmic relaxation in the wider collective. We also have here the Hermit. Yes, these are three of the most introverted cards in the major arcana, but they have been ennobled right now by the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So everything that was stagnant, everything that was separate, whatever was dividing you to heal each on your own into some secluded spaces is now being set in motion. And I feel that here with the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles, I feel like your divine masculine wants to finish off processing final bits of pain or of illusion through coming into contact physically with you. They want to make sweet love and heal you sexually. They want to heal themselves sexually by coming into contact with you. They might feel a little bit ashamed for saying some rude words to you, for trying to push you away, from running away from this love, or for maybe, potentially lying to you that they weren't in another connection, but they had to release that karma. Now that that karma was released, they want to come back, they want to apologize. And I feel like there is a sense here of healing sexuality through a little bit of maybe pain. Maybe you guys might experiment with some BDSM, mild BDSM, you know, maybe some bondage. But I think this is again related to releasing all that pressure, you know, like letting go of the control in a safe and intimate environment with a person you deeply trust and that is willing to surrender to you, to become your humble servant. And now let's see. And with the King of Pentacles, of course, with this energy, it took a while in the making. So yeah, it was a slow and steady and painful burn. But now, guys, you can finally enjoy. It's like I'm hearing the bacchanale, you know, like the Dionysus kind of feasts that used to happen in Greco-Roman times, when people will just eat to their heart's contents and dance and to make love and just express themselves after the hard work of reaping the harvest. Wow, and what was I talking about? Bondage. Yeah, bonding, knots and ties. But I think this speaks deeper about, you know, you can only do these kind of light BDSM tactics with somebody you deeply trust. So this is about the deepening of a connection between the two of you, an energetic opening up where you guys can truly be intimate with one another and you can experience emotional connection through physical, mild pain, but also release and letting go of that control. So it's kind of contraction and release, right? That is the whole pleasure in this act of bonding one another, mind, body, and soul. And I want to pull a card right now to wrap up this gorgeous, gorgeous message by looking at what is the magical essence of your divine masculine in this period. Oh my goodness, Samadhi, perfect acceptance. This is the higher order stage of the yogic cycle. Samadhi means blending into the oneness with nothingness, realizing that you are part of the whole and the whole is nothing, but at the same time it is everything, if that makes sense. It's a very profound state of being where you become one with the sacred and the divine, but also you become devoid of any human desire because you encompass everything. You are the cosmos and the cosmos sees itself through you. And I feel here that he's just letting go, he's just surrendering, he's just accepting the fact that he loves you and he's tired of running away. He wants to stand still and you are standing still, and this is what it will bring you closer together. This is what will activate this magnetic bond between the two of you and bring you guys into full, complete physical 3D union. So if you've been feeling like you've been pulling a massive spiritual juggernaut in the last months, if you've been feeling like you were releasing a lot, maybe you even had some dietary fluctuations, maybe you felt like you had to sleep a lot, you had some very weird dreams, you woke up thinking, oh my God, I might have astrally traveled. Don't worry, it was all this vacuum that the universe was sucking out of you and out of your energy in order to facilitate this fresh new energy that the Wheel of Fortune is unlocking at the moment. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are coming together, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, through a state of samadhi and perfect acceptance, by blending with the divine, by surrendering to spirit. They're coming together into the 3D to create a more permanent, long-lasting bond, one that is very fit of a King of Pentacles. So we did have only one king here, the King of Pentacles, and then earlier we had the Queen of Wands. So you are the creative, driving, empathetic force, and he is the stable, providing, rock-solid emperor to your empress. Final card I want to pull is related to the astrological transits that could be influencing this. Capricorn, I use number 22. So this is the whole energy of 2020, and I feel like you guys have been growing by leaps and bounds in 2020. As I said, the movement away of all this energy at the moment in the sky in Capricorn is going to complete your karma. and release you from the bondage of separation. It will bring you guys closer together to experience a completely fresh energetic cycle. So rejoice already, claim it as if it's your own. It's here, it's happening. Oh my goodness, yeah, the energy is not yet forthcoming. You saw that the cards were blocked. I've just unblocked them for you. So very soon, in the middle of December, we're not that far away from the moment I'm filming this. This is going to be activated. All this fiery energy and the sign of Sagittarius with Mars and Aries lighting a match to this celestial fire. You guys are coming into union. I feel that you will hear from your divine masculine. You will see him. You will touch him. You will kiss him for the holiday period. You both will have more courage to reach out, to say, I'm sorry, to heal your wounds, and to allow yourselves to step out of the ego, and any wounded pride or any control issues will be dealt with, and you will be able to just fuse into love. The final card that I have with you, and I want to wrap up this reading here, North Node, your life's purpose. So needless to say, I think you guys are aware that it's your destiny to have met one another, to complete the cycle together, and to come into union. And I'm seeing this image of a shower of golden white light and the number 888 coming into manifestation. So this is a clear indication of the fact that your twin flame union is just about to manifest itself into the physical form. And also, if it's not a twin flame union, but more like a soulmate, a higher order spiritual connection, where you guys had to be away from one another for long periods of time, you had a long distance marriage or friendship or love connection, then I see reconciliations, I see intimate bonding, and I see the Queen of Wands coming together with her King of Pentacles, the High Priestess connecting with the Hierophant under the beautiful celestial passion of the Grand Cross provoking, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness, I'm going to end here because I'm literally running out of breath. I hope you have enjoyed this extended reading. I hope it brought you some solace, some inspiration, and yeah, hope to see you in my next readings. Bye, my loves.